giving you information that you need, only fun and without all the boring stuff, from down the street and around the globe. This is Good Day Every Day on Zooglio, your go-to source for information, entertainment, and fun. And now, Good Day Every Day with your host, Fox Williams.
Welcome to the show. I'm Fox Williams here with you on this wonderful morning. We have acclaimed designer Dimitri Figueroa with us in the studio to talk about what the failure of the dissolution vote means for the world of fashion and how the changing political mood has inspired his spring line. But first, our top story of the morning. CAH leader Jefferson Williams has been arrested, but will he serve time? Joining me is Zooglio's chief legal correspondent, Tracy Bard. Great to see you again, Tracy.
Great to see you too, Fox.
So, it's been quite a week for us all, one that has really turned up a few surprises. Let's start with Jefferson Williams II. He was just taken into custody. Can you tell us what this might mean for the political movement that he led?
Well, Fox, we know that Williams has been actively involved in driving the country in the wrong direction, and that CAH was in fact dedicated to dismantling the constitutional framework that voters resoundingly endorsed in the recent vote. The latest opinion polls show that public support for CAH has largely evaporated outside of a few pockets in the NSC.
This is certainly a stunning reversal of fortunes for a man who was considered to be among the most powerful in our society up until last week.
Absolutely, Fox. And the same can be said of DWF, which until recently was thought of and pursued as a terrorist organization. Now they have been hailed as the strongest defenders of human rights and freedom in our society.
So, will Williams spend the rest of his life behind bars?
We can't really predict the future, Fox, and some sources are saying that a powerful man like Williams will never just go away quietly.
So what comes next? What about reestablishing some of the rights that have, well, let's be honest here, deteriorated over the past few years?
Fox, we are no doubt seeing a seismic shift in the politics of the country, and clearly there's a public outcry to help get some of our rights strengthened and enforced again. Such changes aren't going to happen overnight, but change is imminent, that's for sure.
It's a good thing that we've been on this story all along and have been able to help get the truth out there.
Absolutely, Fox. In fact, I'd like to think we have been a force for bringing attention to and speaking out against some of the worst excesses we have seen over the past few years.
Freedom of the press is one of my favorite rights, that's for sure. Speaking of freedom, can you believe some of the looks that Dimitri Figueroa has put together for his spring line? There is a really edgy look to some of those dresses.
Don't get me started. His clothes are gorgeous.
Don't go anywhere. We are going to have an exclusive look at Figueroa's line and sit down and chat with the designer when we come back.
Greetings, educators. It seems like some of our hard work has paid off. We couldn't have done it without you. We have seen what happens when we make others aware of social issues and problems in our society. We have seen how speaking out is a transformative act. But we also know that this is a never-ending process, and that we must work to ensure that our struggles have not been in vain. There will always be opportunistic people like Jefferson Williams II, ready to mislead us if we take our efforts for granted. Let's discuss where we can go together, and what steps we can take to make sure that we see strength in our diversity and unity in our difference.